Good morning, children. This is the second video in continuation of the previous one of chapter 1 of science. In the last chapter, we have done the breathing system of the human body. The second system is your skeletal system. It is also known as skeleton. This is the framework of the bones that holds our body together. Its main functions are it gives shape to our body. That is, if we don't have the proper bones in our body, we won't be having proper shape. It protects the vital or the important internal organs of our body. Like in our body, we are having the brain. The brain is protected by the skull. Skull is the part of skeletal system. Bones, along with the muscles, help us to move our body parts. That is, if we have only bones, there would be no movement. Along with the muscles, it helps to move our body parts. Most of the blood cells which are present in the blood are produced inside some bones. In an adult, we are having 206 bones, as you all know. Whereas a newborn baby has more than 100 bones, 300 bones, more than 300 bones. As the baby grow older, as you grow older, these bones join together. So adult is having 206 bones. Like I'm an adult, then all the bones are not of same size. They are of different size and different shapes. All of them are attached to one another. Bone structure bones are made up of tissues. As we have studied in the previous class, organ tissues are combined together and they form the organs. That is, cell combine and form the tissues, tissues combine and forms the organ. Bones are having nerves and blood vessels in which the blood flows. On outside, bones are very hard. You must have seen, they are very hard. But inside, they are soft and spongy. Inside, they contain a soft tissue called bone marrow In this bone marrow, the new blood cells are produced. This one is bone marrow. This is the structure of the bone. This one is spongy bone. And this one is solid bone or the compact bone. This is structure of bone. Now we are doing parts of skeletal system or the skeleton. The various parts of the skeletal system is skull, backbone, rib cage, and the legs. The number one is skull. The skull is protecting our brain. It's a very important part. The brain is the delicate part of our body. The skull is made up of 22 bones. Out of these 22 bones, only lower jaw is movable. This lower jaw help us to eat and to talk. Out of these 22 bones, the 8 flat bones are interlocked and they enclose the brain, delicate brain inside it. Enclose means the brain is present inside these 8 flat bones. In the face, we are having, that is the facial region we are having, it is having 14 bones. So altogether in the skull we have 22 bones. 8 is in which the brain is present, and in the face we are having the 14 bones, out of which only the lower jaw is movable. The next is your backbone. It is also known as the spine. This skull is attached to the backbone. It is the main axis of skeleton. That is, you are able to stand because of this backbone. In the backbone region, we are having 33 small bones which are known as vertebrae, and these 33 small bones, they form a strong column called vertebral column. And this vertebral column protects the delicate spinal cord. Then we are having the rib cage. The third part of the skeleton is your rib cage. In the rib cage, we are having 12 pairs of bow-shaped ribs. As the name signifies, cage. They form a cage, and in this rib cage we have the most important part, delicate part, that is heart and lungs. They are protected in this rib cage. Is protecting this heart and lungs. And the ribs are very delicate. They are curved bones. At the back, they are joined to the backbone. and front, they are joined to the breastbone. The last two pairs are known as floating ribs. As the name signifies, they are floating in the front. From the back, they are joined to the backbone, but in the front, they are not joined to the breastbone. For example, this is your breastbone. The other one at the back, we are having the backbone. The last two pairs, they are floating in the, they are not joined to the breastbone. Next is limbs. We are having two pair of limbs, forelimbs and the hind limbs. The forelimbs are the arms and hind limbs are your legs. The forelimb or the arms are joined to the spine or the backbone, and there is a girdle present at the shoulder region that is called the shoulder girdle. Shoulder girdle. And hind limbs, we are having the legs. In the hind limbs, we are having the longest bone, that is your thigh bone. That is your femur. It is bearing the whole weight of your body. It is the longest bone in our body. The femur fits into the hip girdle. Your legs are fitted to the hip girdle. The long bones of the skeleton are hollow, as we have studied, and are filled with the soft, fatty substance called the bone marrow, which we have studied before. In the next video, we will be doing joints, the different type of joints present in our body. Have a good day.